What's up guys, I'm Deirdre, welcome to my channel. I work in tech and I bring the same analytical point of view to my beauty space here on YouTube. So if that sounds good, I would love it if you would subscribe to join the fam. But today we are reviewing the Shark, what is this called? The Shark Flexstyle Air Drying and Styling Multi-Tool. I have had this styler for a couple months now and I have used all of the different attachments that it comes with, as well as trying it with different products. So if you want to see my thoughts as somebody who has very thin and fine hair that has a problem holding a curl, stick around and let's get into it. This is what we're looking at today, and I'm gonna just give you a rundown and I'm gonna show you how I use it to style my hair. First, let's just take a tour of the device. Here is the device and it comes with a few different attachments. It comes with two curling attachments and the two curlers are to curl in different ways. So you generally wanna go away from your face and the arrows on each will tell you which one to attach when you're doing each side of your head. Then it also comes with this smoothing blow dryer attachment and then two brush attachments. So this is a round brush attachment and then this is just more of a paddle brush attachment for when you're going for more of a blowout look. So as far as the main device itself, it has a few buttons. This is the on-off switch. Then this is the heat setting. There are 3 heat settings and even the lowest heat setting is very, very hot. So I know on the Shark website that it says that this device can prevent heat damage. However, you can absolutely damage your hair using this because of just how hot it gets. I usually leave it on just the first heat setting because even my scalp is like too hot when I'm using just that one. The next button is just the fan, so how hard you want the air to blow out. And then this is the cool shot. So if you hold this button down, then the air that blows out will be cold instead of hot. Then on the back, you have a switch and you hold down this switch and you can turn the device like this. So you can use all of the attachments in both positions. If you find it easier to use the curling attachment like this, you can also just like curl your hair like that, or you can also flip it and just use it like a regular curling wand. To detach any of the attachments, you hold a similar switch and just turn and twist, super easy. This is a very light device at 1.5 pounds, so I don't find my arms getting tired when I am blow drying or curling my hair. Yeah, I think that's the tool. Pretty simple to use, very intuitive. So before we cut to the footage of me styling my hair, I am going to talk just a little bit about my skill level with hair. So basically, if I had 20 minutes out of the shower before I had to get somewhere, I would do nothing to my hair. I would definitely spend all 20 minutes like picking an outfit and doing my makeup. My hair has always been something just not on my priority list. I'll either air dry it or blow dry it slightly, or just pull it on a bun on top of my head. Throughout my years of like living with roommates, I was always the one who just cared the least about my hair. So the reason that I was drawn to this tool is because it seemed like an all-in-one tool that could be super easy to use. Because it is a multi-use tool, I thought it would be able to eliminate a lot of the tools that I already had, and it claimed quick and easy drying. That is the type of consumer I am. I am definitely not highly skilled at doing my hair. I can sit and do my makeup for like 2 hours and I'll love every minute of it, but when it comes to doing my hair, I just really don't have patience. So I was hoping that this would be a tool that would allow me to achieve some type of elevated looks with limited time and not as much willingness to be doing my hair for a long period of time. So I just think that that is important for you to know because that is kind of how I'm looking at this tool and how I'm hoping it to perform for me. You should also know that I have pretty thin hair. My hair has never really wanted to hold a curl. It is naturally a bit wavy, especially in the humidity, it will come out. But the front portions especially are pretty straight. That's what we're working with. Now let's cut to my bathroom. So we're looking at day 4 hair right now, and honestly, I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but we are going to be using the Shark multi-styling use tool to curl it. So I'm going to be using the curling barrels, and I have already brushed it out, but I'm going to dampen it, section it off into the parts that I'm going to work off of, and then apply this Color Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer before I go ahead and use the curling tool. So that's what we're gonna do, and you're gonna see how long it takes me and final result so that we can evaluate it together. So let's get into it. I'm gonna put a podcast on because this takes a minute, and I will check back in. So I only have like this much left on my right side. The rest is pretty much curled. So I just want to show you, like in slow-mo, how it works. So it automatically wraps, and then you just move it up and it will curl it for you. And then I hold it here for 20 seconds, and then I'll hit it with a 10-second pull shot, which is this button right here by my thumb. Supposedly that makes the curl last longer. Alright, going in with a pull shot. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like when I pull it out. So there's the curl. And this is what it looks like after initially doing it. You guys see. Interesting curls. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of prom-y. You have to go a lot smaller with your sections than you think. Granted, I have long hair, I have really fine and thin hair, and yet still you cannot be going in with a big chunk of hair. You have to go in with like something pretty small, like this is all you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll check back in and see how this rests. So I just finished the left side, which is why it looks just like a little bit bouncier than the right side, because the right side has had some time to rest. I would say that the whole process took about an hour, as far as like brushing my hair out, separating it, pinning it up, taking it down section by section, spraying each section with water, and then pumping some of this product into it. So I'm gonna comb this out, and then I'll check back in, maybe in different lighting so that you guys can see a little bit better how it looks. Okay, back from styling, and believe it or not, this is about 3 hours after I just spent an hour styling it. So, does it look bad? No. But does it look like I just spent an hour styling my hair? Also, importantly, no. So to me, these are pretty much useless. I do not find that they allow my hair to hold any type of curl. I know that there are some tricks that you can try, like pinning your hair up after you curl it, or hitting it with a little bit of hairspray. Those very well may improve the curl that I'm able to retain with this tool. However, I'm not willing to spend any more time or put any more products in my hair when using this tool. An hour is definitely already my max. Pinning each one of those like 30 plus pieces of hair up and then taking them out just is not something that I'm willing to do. I've watched tutorials about people who use this tool and their hair looks absolutely amazing. I just think that my hair just does not hold a curl very well, no matter what type of product I use. I have tried multiple different products before styling and hitting it with some hairspray after, which I really don't love to do because I don't like the way that hairspray makes my hair feel. So the tool definitely does not work to curl my hair, and it is the main reason that I bought it. So let's talk a little bit about the attachments and then we'll get into final thoughts. These two attachments I find to be not super gentle with my hair. Again, I have thin, fine hair, so I really like all of my tools to be gentle because it doesn't take much for my hair to snap and break. These are just a little bit coarse to the touch. I also have the Revlon styler, and it has the little plastic pieces that stick out, but there is a ball tip on the end of the plastic pieces, whereas the Shark styler doesn't have as big of a ball tip, and you can really tell the difference because this one feels a lot more pokey and rough than this one. These two do the exact same thing. I don't notice a difference when I'm using the Revlon tool or the Shark tool, and of course the Revlon styler is much less expensive, and I do actually enjoy the Revlon top a little bit more because, as you can see, the Shark top, which you can hold with your other hand, is a lot smaller. It just is more helpful to have something bigger to grip onto when you're kind of pulling this through your hair. So as far as the paddle brush, I do think that it helps smooth my hair. However, again, I just am not thrilled about how pokey and kind of rough it is with my hair. So clearly I am using this mostly as just a blow dryer. I will pop on this attachment when I'm trying to get a more smooth look, but often I will just rough dry with the blow dryer as is. When I'm holding this, my hand is automatically going to be covering some of the air vents on the bottom. It's not uncomfortable or hot in any way, but I'm more just concerned that I shouldn't be blocking this area and that I should be allowing the air to just flow freely through these vents. So it is a little bit annoying, and there's literally no way that I can hold this in a way that won't be covering these vents. The other thing that I think is important is that when you're wrapping your hair in this way, the ends of your hair are going to be closer to the barrel, which means they're going to be getting the most heat. And I've found that when I released my hair from this tool, the bottom would be significantly more curled than the top, which is not necessarily a look that I'm going for. So when I do my robe tie curls, which was free and takes tops 10 minutes for me, I find that I have a much more even wave or curl throughout my head, and those curls last me way longer. They last me 3 or 4 days even. The other thing that I don't love is that the power button is nowhere near where my hand is. So if the button was somewhere where my hand already is, I would prefer it because then I could just switch it off and put it down. But as is, I have to either put it down and then turn it off, or just use 2 hands to turn it off. These are small things, but they are annoying. And when you're spending $300 on a hair tool, you expect that these type of details will be taken into consideration of the product design. So take notes, Shark. That's what I think that you should improve. Overall, I do not think that this was worth the money. I thought this was going to be an easy hack for somebody like me, but it is pretty time intensive. I do prefer this Revlon styler to the Shark brush. So all in all, I guess I'm here to say that if you have hair like mine, or if you have an approach like mine towards your hair, that this is not going to be much of a time saver for you, and I would definitely prefer $300 in my bank account right now than having this styler. So unfortunately, I cannot recommend this. But I know everybody's hair is different, and I've seen it work beautifully for some other people. This is just my experience, and I just want to share honestly with you guys. All right, guys, that does it for me. Thank you so much for watching and for considering liking and subscribing below for more unbiased and completely genuine beauty reviews. I will see you guys in a few days for my next video. Bye.